story about Mac. Mac was the king at recruiting, so I learned a lot about jazz music from him, but I also learned a lot about recruiting, which was really important in the high school world, recruiting middle schoolers to high school. But he was great at jazz and at recruiting, so he judged all around the entire state of Indiana and beyond, and constantly was recruiting musicians to come down and be part of the Ball State Band. And he recruited me very hard and said, I will get you a scholarship. And I think at that time it was like $250. And I said, sure, I'll take that, I'm there, let's go do it. You know, $250 at that point was what, I don't know, a 20th of the 5% of the entire year at Ball State. So I was like, okay, that works. So he pulled me in. He was a great recruiter and a great jazz educator, and I appreciate everything he did. And, he's not listening right now, but he's 80 years old and still playing up here and doing what he's doing. That's great. He sounds great tonight, so I'm glad he's up here again, and he was here 4 years ago also. Just a real quick talk about the jazz program. 6 years and prior to this, the jazz bands would play a December concert and an April concert, and in some years would go to the ISMA contest. And we decided to make a change here about 5 years ago. Mr. Kwarkowski started the second band 7 or 8 years ago, which was a big move towards really expanding the jazz program. And the second band sounded great tonight, and he's a big reason why the first band sounds as good as they do every year. So thank the second band and Mr. Kwarkowski again tonight for a great performance. So we went from 2 or 3 performances a year to anywhere from 8 to 15, depending on the year. And the students thought I was a little bit crazy when I said, we're going to go out and do this whole jazz festival scene and perform a lot more. And the first time they saw a certain band from the area, they said, wait a minute, are those high school kids? I said, yes, they are. And that's the way you're going to play here real soon. So we took it to another level, and the band just really grew and really bought into the whole system. And as Mr. Witzigreuter said, probably the saddest day, one of the saddest days of my teaching career was the week before Jazz State Finals in 2020 when the world shut down. And that band was smoking hot, and had really shocked the world, the jazz world in Fort Wayne in the state of Indiana, when it came onto the scene in 2018, but in 2020, the band was looking really good for the possibilities of a state championship that year, and got shut down. So that was a sad day. But I also, like Mr. Witzigreuter said, that kind of was the last time I was in the school building also, so it's great to be back here. It's great to see live performances. It's great to see the band continuing. Mr. Witzigreuter has been great. We stay in contact regularly, texting and even getting together from time to time. I judge now in the Fort Wayne area and beyond. And if I'm not judging in the Fort Wayne area, I'll be texting him to find out how the band did. So we stay in communication a lot. And I've really enjoyed and appreciate that friendship and that connection to still be connected to Homestead. So I'm always going to be a Spartan and love the band program, and I'll always be supporting it. So without further ado, we're going to do Blues for Red. And this is going to feature Sam Birkey on piano, Josh Bennet on bass. Cy, you're playing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Cy Ramani on sax. What? I can give it to somebody else. Addie, you want to take a ride? Okay. Come up here with me. And then Cameron Witzigreuter on trumpet, and Stephen, are you playing with them also? Stephen Wayne on trumpet as well. I don't know. We did this 2 Friday mornings. I came in and just kind of hung out with the band, so we'll see how it goes. Here's Blues for Red.